Hello, Earth Machine.
Ta-da! Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Good morning.
So, Manisha, what do you think you'd like to accomplish in your 30-day composting challenge?
Well, I think that we could inspire a lot of families, and I think that we're going to have awesome soil for our garden, maybe make it bigger, and just, in general, help Campbell River be greener.
War scars from gardening.
So this is our old composter, and that's what it looks like on the inside. It doesn't really do anything, but we're going to try to make more improvement on our other one.
Okay, so I'm just going to finish cutting up this. I guess this is a good time to do it. I'll put all this stuff in the composter. It's just the Bains family getting ready for dinner. Ordinary. All of us helping together. That's what a family's for.
As you can see, we've already been composting, and this is our lovely compost bucket, but I'm always unsure what to put in the compost. So you can see we've got banana, some eggshells, some onion skins, and of course our everyday coffee and coffee filters. But I'm really excited to find out what else can go in the compost pail.
We didn't have any dry leaves, so we had to cut up a cardboard box and use it as a brown layer for composting. So I'm going to pour it in there.
Great. Now we'll go get our green grass clipping.
Yeah. This is our kitchen waste, like compost, and we're putting it on the green layer in the middle of it. And it's gross. Ew. But it's composting.
Well done.
Okay, and that's our compost for today.
The final touch. Oops. Twisted.
Our garbage weigh-in is 15 pounds this week, as we have all been paying attention, real good attention, what's going in the garbage can, and much. Whatever can be recycled or composted, we are doing it.
Here is our camping composter.
This is a pretty dinky compost thing. Does that work?
What is it?
What did I put in this thing? Do you gotta put like bugs or something here to get it going, or what? Dirt? Guys, dirt?
No, I think.
What about shaving? Can I put like facial hair in here?
No, I think it's only the vegetable peelings and all that, not anything else.
Well, how do you get it going though? Do I gotta put like dirt and bugs or what?
Well, no, they said that you have to put some sort of I don't know, brown stuff first, then a green stuff, then a brown stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you have to put in there.
And then I can grow big tomatoes out of this.
No, not out of that. You're supposed to take that soil and put it in the ground somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that, if you compost that, does that save on how much stuff you're putting out at the curb?
Yeah, because you can put all your kitchen waste in that, but it has to be done properly. It has to be done in a secure one, screwed to the ground, because otherwise you get rats, right, or smell if you don't do the covering up properly. So it's good to go to the workshop probably up at the compost center.
Is it lots of work doing all that? Because I'm kind of lazy.
Yeah. No, we're lazy too. No, it's easy. You just got to make sure it's wet. The same wet as a wrung-out sponge. That's how wet it has to stay, so one of the kids has to water it or something like that.
Okay.
But it's a good idea, and in about 6 months, I don't know, you'll have beautiful soil for the kids to plant tomatoes, whatever you want in your garden.
That's good because my boy likes to grow stuff.
Perfect.
That's me.
Oh, I like that. I think that we've been doing quite well with the composting for this challenge. We got our black bin set up. We've got the few layers done. We went camping and took the little green box to put all our scraps in, and all our neighbors camping have been also coming over and putting their scraps in. And so I feel pretty good about it so far.
I think we're doing great on this challenge so far. I mean, look at us. We're out camping and we're composting. I'm impressed. I mean, look at us go. We got the bin set up at home. We're bringing our scraps back. We're taking care of the earth. That's what we believe in. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. Why wouldn't we want to take care of the earth? Why wouldn't we want to preserve this? it won't be here forever if we don't take care of the earth. And part of that is composting. I'm proud to be one of our family members in this challenge.
I think we're doing good on the compost challenge, but not the best we can do, because we're creating a lot of garbage out camping, even though we're trying to compost as much as possible. And I'm also afraid that our earth machine back home is getting dried up by the sun.
Composting is a great idea because our landfills, garbage dumps and all that are going really full now. And there's more and more people moving to the island, and our beautiful place is being crowded out. And if we don't compost, there's more garbage. And so we should all compost. And not only that, I believe that soil I'll be able to use for my garden.
So I'm Eve, and I'm their neighbor. I'm the Bains' neighbor, and I've got, as you can see, I've got some strawberry scraps, and I'm going to put them with the compost of the Bains family, because we've been convinced by the Bains family that composting is the best thing, and that's why I think they should win their prize with the iPad thing, because somebody that gets me to compost is a great thing. So here I go. So now that was pretty easy, wasn't it?
Good. You know, we convinced our neighbors to go with compost, which is sweet because they never said they'd ever compost, so they're composting now, which is awesome. And we've got lots of compost for our compost when we get back home from camping, and that's awesome because we add it in there. And I think overall it's doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good, this thing.
It's times like this when you're out in nature that you really start to realize why we need to take care of the earth. I mean, if no one does anything, then nothing will get done. But if a few people can make a difference, then I believe that a big change can be made. Little changes lead to big ones, and that's why we're composting. And it feels pretty good to be a family that's composting, even out here. I think it's swollen from the heat. Such a high plastic swell. Well, when the sun bakes it, it swells. Okay, help me. Maybe somebody switched compost to...
Dad, can you please help us? We broke the earth machine. Our garbage weigh-in for week 3 was 13 pounds. We thought it was going to be more because we went camping, but it looks like it went down a bit. Oh.
Come on, Sarah, turn on the water. Gotta water the compost. Ooh. Gotta get it all soaked up in there. We're not perfect, you know. We did put a green layer on top here. Not a brown layer, it's a green layer.
So, it looks like we got our earth machine back together. It's not broken. And I'm going to check and see if it smells. Hey, it doesn't smell like anything. I thought it would smell like poo, actually. No.
So the problem is we want to put our kitchen scraps into the composter, but we have no brown layer. Like, the problem that we're really facing so far is that brown layer is really hard to make up because it's made up of dead leaves and things that you get in the autumn, in the winter. And we didn't collect any in the autumn or the winter, so I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, look at our yard. Show them the yard. There's not really any browns out there. It's all green. And all of that stuff can be used for the green layer, but not really for the brown layer. So it's a bit of a challenge. And it's a little bit stressful because our bin isn't very full, and it's worrying me because our bin is not very full. And we use cardboard for the brown layer, but you can't just use cardboard for every brown layer. I mean, you could, but it'd be better to use some kitchen scraps. So I'm a little bit concerned because our compost bin isn't very full.
So I was thinking about the compost challenge, and I really think that it's important that we can show other families that it's so fun and so easy just to bring your compost out and give it a little water, you know, and it can just really bring a family together. And you know, that I really want to grow up, and if I ever have kids, have it to be second nature for them, and that we're not going to be producing a lot of garbage, and that putting your compost in a compost bin is going to be what everybody's doing. So I was just thinking that it's really important, and I really want to be that generation that said, we did this, we made this second nature for our kids and for the next generations in Campbell River.
We need to put our kitchen caddy compost into our earth machine because we just got home from camping. So that's what we're going to do. So right now we're going to aerate
Whoa. Careful, you know what happened last time.
our compost. So I'll do one and then you can do one.
Okay.
So
Turn
explain
that
how
wing
to do
dinger.
it.
Turn that wing dinger.
Nothing happened. I don't understand.
Okay, push it straight down. And then twist once and pull out. Okay,
Let me try.
use 2 hands. 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, wing dinger.
It's not working.
Well, I think the problem here is we don't have a lot of compost at the bottom here.
It sunk all the time. It just sinks all the time.
Looks like we need a few more layers.
Okay, well, we got some stuff from camping to put in now.
That'll be a real wing dinger. The only problem is I'm just not sure what we're going to use for a brown layer. We need more layers, but we need to cover our kitchen scraps with a brown layer.
Well, there's some leaves over there. Look.
Let's go get some.
Okay. Okay, we're back from camping and we have our caddy full of kitchen scraps from all the campers. So, come on girls, we're going to put it in and we have our brown layer.
What are you putting in them?
I'm putting all the stuff from camping. We got a
cool.
little bit of brown,
That's like a brown layer.
yeah, brown stuff and a whole bunch of junk. Not junk. Kitchen scraps.
One man's junk is another person's treasure.
So in it goes, and then we have another bucket, Chantel.
Okay,
For the
yeah.
camera. This is from our couple days home.
Yeah.
We've got that, some cauliflower,
Onions.
stuff like that.
Onions.
Can I try
Add
dumping
that
it in this one?
in the hole
Yeah,
that
here,
we
how about
made.
you dump it in?
We made a hole in the center.
That's our green scraps over there, our green scraps.
Okay, and now Sarah, she wants to put the brown layer in.
Oh, the brown layer.
I already dumped one in. How about Chantal puts the brown layer in?
Okay. Yeah, you see, dried grass scraps apparently are part of the brown layer. We're having a hard time coming up with a brown layer, so it's good that we got these. Okay, I'm just going to get in there and spread it out. Woohoo! Those kitchen scraps have a bit of a smell. I hope it goes away. Guys, we forgot to do one thing.
What?
We forgot to water it.
No,
right.
no, Manisha did it. Manisha did it.
No, but now, for
Now
the
you have
new
to
one.
water it again.
Oh. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. But you should turn on the water, please. Here we go.
Now, when the grass clippings are fresh, they classify as part of the green layer. But since these ones were dry, they now are part of the brown layer.
So we think.
It's a little bit confusing.
So this is Misty Fleming from the kitchen at Evergreen Seniors Home. And Misty, you like composting, don't you?
I love the idea of composting, and I'm really excited to be one of the first facilities on board in Campbell River to start reducing the waste and getting a composter working in our garden and having the residents get involved. It's great.
Thank you very much.
Misty, I know you already composted it, so can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure, Chantal. I've been composting at home for a couple of years now, and I've learned a lot about how to keep things really tidy and smell-free, and the new buckets that they come out with are pretty attractive looking, more than they used to be. And, you know, we've learned about some really different type things that you can put in your composter that maybe you weren't aware of. I got a list printed off the internet of 75 things, if you can believe it, of alternate to just green waste that you can put in your composter to help turn back in and produce a really good product at the end.
Yeah, it's good. You'll have to send me that list.
For sure.
It's good. So I guess you would be able to help out here as well, like with knowing the layers and things. I guess having all of us on board would be a good thing.
Yeah, I hope I can help out for sure. I've had some really good success at home and had some really nice black earth come out of the bottom of mine. It was really exciting to be able to put it back into the garden and grow more.
That's fun. That's good.
This is Roseanne. She is a chef at Evergreen, and here she is with these lovely blueberries in Evergreen's garden. These blueberries are homegrown here at Evergreen. And aren't they beautiful?
For quite some time I've wanted to start composting at work here and didn't know really how to go about it. So when we got picked as part of the compost challenge for Campbell River, it just, a light went off in my head. Yes, we're going to start composting at Evergreen. And I talked to the owners and they were just so excited about it and enthusiastic. So this is our chance to put it into action and compost right here where we grow a lot of our own stuff.
So I work here at Evergreen. I'm in the kitchen. I'm the kitchen night server. And as part of that, I'm able to see the wonderful job Evergreen does creating its meals from scratch, which I think is wonderful. They have the most delicious food. But along with that comes kitchen scraps, naturally. So I'm so excited that the staff here at Evergreen are so on board and so positive for wanting to compost. I think it's the best thing ever. It's great. Look at those carrots.
This is an example of one thing you can put in your compost. It's all our compost. And we're just going to put it in our kitchen caddy. Ta-da!
And no flies.
Yeah, no fruit flies. That's good.
We're on our way to go shopping and we brought our reusable bags.
We need some bananas. Let's put them in a bag.
Hey Mom, we don't need a bag. We already got a peel.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
So should this cucumber be put into an extra bag? Well no, because they already got plastic on it. Look at that. Okay, we put it.
Our weigh-in for the garbage for week 4 is 13.5 pounds. So come and take a look at the garbage inside. You can see we have about 3 or 4 bags. And we feel quite certain that the lower weight is because I think each member of the family is being really conscious as what is going into the garbage and what can be recycled. We're really trying to separate and to recycle the things we can recycle.
Oh, there's so many flies.
Oh no!
What do we do?
Oh no! We must have not covered up with the brown layer properly.
No, we didn't. And
Should I come and have a look?
Yeah. This is really gross.
Oh, this composting is way harder than it seemed.
We have a brown layer! So I've known the Bains family now for quite some time. I've known Chantal and Manisha since they were very young. And I have noticed that as they were growing up, they're very environmentally conscious. Like conscious about the items that they buy, where they're made, the materials that they're made from. Conscious about what they're putting into the environment as well as what they're taking out of the environment. And I'm always very impressed by how conscious they were of the place where they live and how they take care of it or how we don't take care of it. So I'm really happy to hear that they're doing this challenge right now, and all the best to them. Yay, the Bains family!
Well, as far as how what I've learned from this compost challenge is that it is quite a challenge, and as we've been doing quite a bit of camping, we've completely done a full circle on our camping experience. We've taken our green caddy and filled it up with compostable materials, which normally we would have put in the garbage can out camping. We've brought back our bottles and stuff, which we would always normally do too. But we've got cans that I brought back for recycling. And normally you do get lazy camping and put it in the garbage, but we didn't do that this year, and from now on we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to take care, and we only came back with a small little bag, this big of garbage, so I was quite impressed. Another thing I noticed is campers next to us had a giant garbage bag connected to the tree, and within a few days it was just loaded full of garbage. And here I had this small little bag that I brought home today. We're very proud of us. You know what surprised me the most about this challenge? So many people were interested. All of our friends were like so eager and enthusiastic to learn or to help us out. that really surprised me at how many people really want to know about composting. They just need the education.